Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in to another Sunday stream. Hope everything is all right. I'm looking for my little lever so I can pull my backside up. Okay. Hope everything is doing good and that you've had a good weekend. My weekend has been good as well. Has been good. Been a bit tired in the evenings, but overall an enjoyable and nice weekend, which is of course very good. So we are today continuing with the next Broken Sword game. We're about an hour and a half, 2 hours into the Smoking Mirror, and we have reached the South American country that I can't remember the name of at the moment. But we are now in the jungle, and they are in other attires than the ones we have seen them in Paris. So, without further ado, let's get back into the game and see where we will end up. Let me just start it up here first. And the game needs to run some installations for some reason first. There we go. Let's jump over. Sometimes take a little while before it comes up. There we go. And we can continue. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Restore. This one is what we want.
Ahoy
Here we
there,
go.
Fancy pants.
Ahoy there, Deus. Welcome in.
Labano tells me he's been seeing a lot of you.
We meet sometimes for lunch, a drink. After you'd gone back to the States, I was pretty lonely, you know.
Lonely? You must have been desperate. Couldn't you just visit the zoo or something? Take a look at this, Nico.
That's disgusting, Georges. Why are you carrying it around with you?
I don't know. I just can't seem to part with it.
The stone.
Do you have any theories about this stone?
I think that design represents a dog, a Mexican dog.
So, this is the sacred Chihuahua stone? Sheesh. Take a look at this.
Hope you've had a good weekend,
Dieu.
Deus.
Where did you get that kind of money?
It's not mine. I found that statement at Ubier's house.
Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Yeah, been good. Been out for a couple of walks. Did some house cleaning yesterday. Watching some Alien Earth and
Those
just
things
relaxing.
Are gourds, aren't they?
See.
Hey, mind the footwear, lady. Hi. Lovely bread.
Okay.
Bread, pain?
Si, pan.
Maybe I'll come back later when I'm hungry. Hi there. What have you got for sale?
Okay.
I said, what have you got? Oh, never mind.
Nothing, it seems like.
Inside the hut was a chair and a small table.
Wanna buy something?
No, not really.
I got cabbages. Buy a cabbage, senor.
I don't think so. I didn't come all this way to buy vegetables. Listen, have you heard of Condor Transglobal?
No. Buy a cabbage. I'll give you a discount on bulk purchases.
I'm not into cabbages.
His neck or face looks like he's wringing it 180 degrees. Looks painful.
Have you ever seen anything like this before?
Aye, Tezcatlipoca. Put it away, senor. Tezcatlipoca brings nothing but evil.
Tezcatlipoca.
The poor guy was so freaked, he didn't even mention his cabbages. See ya.
See ya.
Welcome to Quaramonte.
Thanks. Can we get a cab to the capital?
This is the capital, Quaramonte City.
When's the next ship out of here?
But senor, don't you like our beautiful country?
Oh yeah.
Sure.
It's like a little piece of paradise right here on Earth.
Then why you wanna leave?
I'm just plain homesick. Like it says in the song.
A word of warning, senor. If you feel like bursting into song, bite your tongue.
Huh?
There are official restrictions on music in Quaramonte.
Quaramonte was the name that I couldn't remember.
We've had enough. We're going back to the ship.
Okay. You show me your brown card?
Huh? What brown card is that?
The official exit visa.
Whoops.
How come music is restricted in Quaramonte?
It is part of a great cultural enrichment campaign. Traditional Caramonte music is considered unsuitable for these fast-moving times. Nuestra Senora has decreed that only one category of music is suitable.
What's that?
Easy listening.
In Quaramonte, defacing a poster was probably a capital offense.
Goat.
Hey, Nico!
Hola, señora.
Hi. We were wondering...
I was talking to the lady, Chico.
Hi, my name is Nicole Collard.
Concha Garcia. How can I help you, sister?
The corporation I represent is considering a major investment in Quaramonte. Your advice, as the head of an obviously successful concern, is precisely what I'm after. My assistant, Mr. Stobart, has a few questions he'd like to ask you.
She's not a fan.
Have you heard of a man named Karzak?
No? Who is he?
Here's the reason we came to Quaramonte. We think he's running a drug ring.
Well, I hope you find him, but I've never heard the name before.
Would you like a dog biscuit?
You like a smack in the mouth, Chico?
Yeah, sometimes I wonder if it's not worth that.
Does this stone mean anything to you?
I think it is a spirit stone carved by a Mayan priest, no? I don't know which of their many gods it represents.
Can you tell me anything about the statue?
It is Tezcatlipoca, the god of death and pestilence. That fetish would be considered by many to be a bad omen.
Do you recognize the icon on this label?
Condor Transglobal.
Did the company operate here in Quaramonte?
Yes, they ran an old container ship, the Mayan Princess.
Do you know who owned Condor Transglobal?
Hey Marin, welcome in. Doing well? How about yourself? How's your day been after the stream?
You see this? It's my lucky piece of coal.
What's so lucky about it?
I'm not sure yet.
Nice buns.
Someone should say Nita, that guy has his buns out.
Have you heard about about the forthcoming eclipse?
I don't take much interest in things like that. One of the boys might know about it.
This is a
Would
bad
you
idea.
be interested in these panties? They look about your size.
Is that your best line, Chico?
I'm serious. They were an unwanted gift.
Put them away before you get overexcited.
Ah, nice. But everyone in Discord wanted you to do all the points of interest on stream. Ooh. Let's talk to
Hi,
him.
good afternoon and welcome to Consolidated Mining. If you are planning to stay in Quaramonte City, may I recommend the Consolidated Mining Experience, an interactive hands-on tour of one of our deepest mines, with talking tour guides available in 3 different languages.
A tour of a mine.
Well, this is a mining company. What else did you expect?
Do you know anything about the eclipse that's due soon?
Me? No, senor.
Do you know where I could find Senor Karzak?
No, senor.
How come you're not wearing any pants?
Good
I
question.
feel more alert without them. Kind of perky.
And your boss doesn't mind?
She suggested it.
Ah, okay.
Do you know anything about the eclipse?
Yes, and I'm really looking forward to seeing it. I heard it's going to be pretty spectacular.
It's in a few weeks' time, isn't it?
9 days.
Thanks. Ever heard of a guy called Karzak?
No.
Yeah, there's a bit, I would say, too many points of interest in Skellige in general.
Ever hear of
To
a
be
guy
honest.
called Karzak?
No, sir.
Did you know there's an eclipse of the sun in a few weeks' time?
Yeah, Joe told me about it. He's having a party and we're all invited. Me and the boys are dressing up as evil monks.
Yeah? Cool.
Who's Joe?
Are you looking forward to the eclipse of the sun?
Not especially. Are you?
I don't know. I've never seen one. All I know about eclipses is that you shouldn't try to view them with the naked eye.
Please. Go away and let me get on with my work.
Ever heard of a guy called Karzak?
Can't you see I'm busy? If I don't finish this stock report, the boss will be mad as hell.
This is a bug. Since he has left, but I can still accidentally talk to her. Can I talk to the musicians? The band. Hey, it's Pearl.
Hey, cheer up, guys. What's with the long faces?
Our pipe player has been arrested and thrown in jail.
Poor Miguel. He never broke the law in his life.
Why was Miguel put in jail?
For playing folk music.
What?
It's true, senor. He insisted on playing traditional Quaramonte music, even though it's illegal.
Why don't you try playing a tune to cheer yourselves up?
Not the
No,
pipe
We should
player.
be looking for real
No.
jobs.
We could earn 10 times as much down the mines. My cousin Ramirez was earning 8 pesos an hour.
Before he lost his legs in the accident.
Tell me about the accident at the mine.
There was an explosion at Teoculcan. 30 miners were buried alive.
They got some of them out, though.
2 of them, including your cousin, and they left half of him behind.
Have you any idea what this is?
No, senor.
Me neither.
Let's stir up some trouble.
Have you seen anything like...
I, the hungry chief.
Why are you carrying the thing around with you, senor? Don't you know who it is?
Sure, it's Tezcatlipoca. But it's only a little carving.
It brings death, senor.
death and destruction.
Take a look at the design on this label.
I have seen that before.
Where?
There was a ship flying a flag just like that
When did you see this ship?
3 months ago. It was here, at the docks.
Do you guys know anything about a total eclipse?
What is it?
It's like when the
Total
sun is hidden by
eclipse
the
of
moon.
the heart.
Crazy.
My cousin Alfredo swears he saw it happen once. But that was after he stupidly consumed a cocktail of peyote and antibiotics.
What was the ship with the condor flag carrying?
I don't know, senor. We weren't allowed near the docks.
That's right. Usually we meet the ships when they tie up.
We play to the tourists.
Well, when the Condor ship came in, we were told to go away.
What do you make of this little worm?
No good. It's dead.
Sure it's dead. You think I'd carry it around in my pocket if it wasn't?
I'll skip the biscuits. I've been unpolite as it is.
Do you have crabs?
No, only fish.
Nice fish.
Thanks.
If by some remote chance I ever need a fish, I'll be back. Do you recognize this statue?
Si, senor. It is very, very bad luck. That is Tezcatlipoca, Night Hunter.
I know, but I don't believe in luck, good or bad.
You may not now, but you will.
The guy looked scared out of his wits.
Go away.
Let's talk to Pearl. Go away.
George Stobart, well of all the...
Mrs. Henderson. Boy, this is some coincidence, huh?
When you've been married to a fruitcake like Dwayne as long as I have, you stop believing in coincidence.
I'd met Pearl and Dwayne on the other side of the globe in Syria. He was an army veteran who suspected he was working for the CIA, but wasn't sure. She was less obviously deranged. What brings you to Quaramonte, Pearl?
What takes me just about anywhere. The market.
You drove 2,000 miles to go shopping?
Shopping is my role in the economy of the great design.
Is Dwayne here with you, Mrs. Henderson?
Why, sure, I couldn't leave him home alone. Since Dwayne came back from the war, we couldn't bear to be apart.
So, where is he now?
We ain't speaking.
Ooh.
Why aren't you speaking to Dwayne?
Because he's an old spoiled sport sourpuss. I want to visit one of those old pyramid places, but Dwayne says he has to stay in town.
Right. And you don't want to go on your own?
Well, there's no point in going to the pyramid if there's no one around to take my picture.
True that. True that.
Is Dwayne still working for the CIA?
If he is, he doesn't know it. He's what they call a snoozer.
Don't you mean a sleeper?
No, this is different. He used to think he worked for them, but the psychotherapy cured him of that. What he doesn't realize is that now he really does work for them. At least that's the way I understood it.
What do you make of this stone, Pearl?
Oh, that's pretty. What's that thing supposed to be, a rabbit?
I believe it's a coyote.
Well, it sure is cute.
I was surprised she didn't ask me where she could buy one. What does this mean to you, Pearl?
What cute little feathers. Why, if you had two of those, they'd sure make nice earrings.
This isn't intended for frivolous personal adornment, Pearl. It's a dart, tipped with a fast-acting, muscle-numbing poison.
Pardon me, I stand corrected, honey.
Sometimes I get the feeling that communication with Pearl was like sending signals out into space. Maybe, if you waited long enough, you'd get an intelligent answer back. But it was a long shot.
You're harsh,
Look at this
George.
statue, Pearl.
Ooh-wee, that's a spitting image of Dwayne's brother Sheridan. A little less body hair, maybe, but it's him all right.
Take a look at this news cutting, Pearl.
You'll have to read it to me, George. I left my specs in a gay bar in Santa Barbara.
Well, it's about an eclipse of the sun, which is due to occur in a few weeks' time.
You'd think the government would warn us about these kind of things.
It's not dangerous or anything. Apparently, the best place to view the eclipse is right here in Quaramonte.
Oh, my.
She didn't appear to be the slightest bit interested.
Let's skip the
Catch
worm.
you later, Pearl.
Hey,
Go
Nico.
into the police station.
I have done just as I have been instructed, Professor.
He looks like a
When the mine
sleazy
goes
police.
down, there'll be no one around to observe your excavation. I have visitors.
Just remember what I told you, General. There's really no need to make a martyr out of that man.
Look at that smile.
I'm sorry to keep you waiting, Senor. Welcome to Quarmonte.
Thanks. My name's George Stobart from California.
But what is this? An angel come down to earth.
Nicole Collard. Enchanté, mon général.
Pardon me, senorita, but I couldn't help myself.
Look, we'd like to ask you a few questions.
You've come to the right place, senor. Tourist information. General Graciento, at your service.
Tourist information and police. He looks like a mob leader.
This is the tourist office? It says police on the sign outside.
It is both, senor. I am a man of many parts.
I can see that, General.
Have you heard of a guy called Karzak?
No. No, I never heard of him.
I hear there was an accident at the mine a few months ago.
That's correct.
A lot of men killed, weren't there?
A few.
30?
Barely 1% of the working population.
Is it true there's a restriction on music in Quarmonte?
Yes, there is. An emergency measure introduced by Nuestra Senora.
Folk music is a link with the past for some of these people. Take away their musical roots and what do they got left?
Easy listening.
You think easy listening could replace a musical heritage hundreds of years old?
Why not? It happened in your country.
Are there any ruins around the city?
Of course, senor. Quarmonte has everything.
I have a friend who wants to visit an historical site.
Ronaldo will only be too pleased to conduct a guided tour. When he's dealt with today's paperwork, of course.
Of course.
Who was the guy you were talking to when we arrived?
Professor Oubier, a visitor, senor, like yourselves.
Did you say Oubier?
Si, senor. Professor Oubier, a French archaeologist.
What's Oubier doing in Quarmonte?
Researching our rich and glorious past, senor. The professor is planning an expedition to some Mayan ruins. He came to see me to get an excavation permit.
We've had enough of Quarmonte and we want out.
Am I stopping you?
The guy at the docks tells me I need an exit visa.
Ask Ronaldo. He'll make the arrangements. That's what he's here for.
Have you ever seen anything like this before?
That's a native carving, isn't it? Where did you get it?
We picked it up in the market as a souvenir.
What a lie.
Take a look at this label.
Si, senor. Condor Transglobal.
Can you tell me where to find their offices?
No, senor. I never heard of them, and neither did Ronaldo.
The lady at the mining company told us a ship belonging to Condor was here recently.
Conchita Garcia is crazy. If there had been a ship, do you think I wouldn't have noticed?
He's lying his teeth
Are
out.
you sure you never heard of Condor?
Oh, yes.
The company is registered here in Quarmonte City.
You are mistaken, senorita.
The musicians out in the square say that a ship flying the Condor flag was birthed here.
They are simple peasants. They will go along with anything you say in the hopes of parting you from your money.
Condor is run by Karzak, isn't it?
Wrong again, senor. Karzak has nothing to do with anything called Condor, whoever he is.
Do you keep a record of companies registered in Quarmonte?
Of course, senorita.
Such a sleazy guy.
Unfortunately, all the records were destroyed by a flash flood.
Oh, how unfortunate.
Do you know anything about the forthcoming eclipse, General?
Such things do not interest me, senor.
This map of the Americas is pretty interesting. A big gap here in the...
Are you sure you never heard of Condor?
Condor. 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 where... Ooh, I don't know my countries too well. Well, it's not the Panama Canal, at least I can tell you that.
I'll be back.
I had no need for junk mail. A safe was tucked. It was a computer monitor with some kind of outdated game displayed on it. I didn't have time. The television was showing what appeared to be a low-budget soap. A tall man with long blonde hair was shouting at a woman who was naked apart from a towel. He had the eyes of a cocker spaniel set in a face like a deflated souffle. I couldn't help wondering what had driven him to work for a man like the General. It was General Graciento, Quaramonte's reigning slime ball.
Slime ball indeed.
Hi, I'm George Stobart.
Hello, senor. How can I help you?
Are there any ancient pyramids near Quaramonte?
Si, senor. But it's not very impressive. It's in ruins.
That's perfect. Would you be willing to give a guided tour of the ruins?
I can. The General would have a fit if I left all this paperwork.
I'm trying to get out of Quaramonte.
If I had $1 for every time I heard that, I'd be able to buy back half my family.
Never mind them. What about my visa?
We don't take visa.
I didn't ask if you take a visa. I want you to give me a visa.
I can't help you, senor. I don't understand these things.
Do you recognize this statue?
Tezcatlipoca? The Night Wind. Take it away, senor. That stone is cursed.
You know anything about this eclipse?
No, senor. El General keeps me in the dark about most things.
So long.
Am I...
The filing cabinet was... I wasn't going to try investigate...
So where's Dwayne?
Why did you show him the stone?
I thought maybe he might know something about it.
Well, he does now, for sure. He knows we have it.
You came on a little strong with the General.
I was merely flattering his ego, Georges. Every man has his Achilles heel.
Maybe. But that guy's weakness isn't in his foot. That man we saw talking to the General was Oubier. Didn't you recognize him?
I never met him, remember? The guy I called in Paris claimed to be Oubier, but he sounded nothing like the man in the police station. Maybe the professor really is innocent.
Nah. It's too much of a coincidence that he's here in Quaramonte. Take a look at this.
An eclipse.
I found the...
Apparently.
Hey, Dwayne.
Professor Oubier?
Yes? Who are you?
My name is Stobart. George Stobart.
I thought that face was familiar. Remember me, George? Wayne Henderson.
Hi, Dwayne. Just a moment. I have a few questions to ask the professor here. What do you know about my girlfriend's abduction?
I don't know what you're talking about.
She was invited to your mansion in Paris.
Not by me, she wasn't. I haven't been home for nearly 7 months.
Have you ever employed a Central American butler or servant?
I've never employed any kind of servant, monsieur.
What are you doing in Caramonte, Professor?
Seeking Mayan artifacts. Central American history has been my life's work.
Does the name Karzak mean anything to you?
Yes, I know him. In fact, if it wasn't for Kazak, I wouldn't be here.
What?
He's financing my expedition.
Tell me about your wife, Professor.
Please, I don't want to talk about her.
You shot her, didn't you?
No. I loved Carol. She meant the world to me.
Can you tell me anything about this stone?
Where did you get that?
That's my business.
How much do you want for it?
It's not for sale. Can you identify this statue, Professor?
Oh, yes. Tezcatlipoca, the Lord of Darkness.
Everyone
Central
says
American
something
god,
different
right?
about him.
Supreme deity. Tezcatlipoca means literally smoking mirror. There. You see the mirror shield in his left hand? The Mayans believed he could look into the mirror and see into the hearts of men. He was the wind which came howling.
The title of the game.
Victims, and victims they gave him by the thousand.
Human sacrifices?
Men, women, children, animals, anything that bled. The steps of his temple ran red with the blood of sacrifices. The Mayans have a legend that says he'll return one day. I hope I'm not around to see it.
Do you see this label?
Yes. It refers to a company named Condor. What of it?
I traced that company here, to Quaramonte. Do you know where I can find the offices of Condor Transglobal?
The company no longer exists. They went bankrupt recently.
I
What a
have
coincidence.
proof that you are directly involved with Condor.
I used them as shippers to transport artifacts to a gallery in Paris. Beyond that, I have no connection with the company, which, as I said, no longer exists.
Take a look at this, Professor. What have you got to say about that?
Where did you get this?
Never mind that. How do you explain these withdrawals?
I left my financial affairs in the hands of my secretary.
Including the withdrawal of funds in cash from your personal account?
I trust Gwyneth implicitly.
And why Marseille? Why the very place my girlfriend was taken?
That's obvious, Stobart. We are both the victims of the same devious plot.
What plot?
I have no idea.
Do you know anything about this eclipse, Professor?
Of course. It's not the reason I'm here in Quaramonte, but I'm looking forward to seeing it all the same.
What's your interest in the eclipse, Professor?
Oh, it's purely a layman's curiosity. History is my subject, not astronomy. But I've been fascinated by the movements of the heavenly bodies since I was a child. I wouldn't miss a total eclipse for the world.
Does the eclipse have some special significance for you?
For me? No. For the ancient Mayans, it marked the end of the Fifth Age.
Perhaps we should be celebrating.
Ah, no. The end of each age heralds destruction on a global scale. The fifth is the final age, ending in the total destruction of the Earth.
2012. Nothing happened.
Are you
Hey,
still
Dwayne.
working for... you know who?
Who's that, George? You know I'm retired.
Oh, nothing. Forget it. I confused you with somebody else.
Oh, I do that all the time.
Do you think the General was involved with Condor?
Hell no. And if he's a general, I'm a Buddhist. No, that fella's just a mouthpiece for the real power in Quaramonte.
And who's the real power?
So the General is nothing but a puppet?
He's like Pinocchio before he met the Blue Rinse Fairy. Strictly strings and wood.
Who's pulling the strings?
His mother. Better known as La Presidenta, the dictator.
Does the name Karzak mean anything to you?
Sounds like a comic book villain to me, son.
He's the man behind Condor, and the rat who kidnapped Nico.
You know, the first time I met you, I was deeply impressed with your naive simplicity. I said to Pearl, if we ever had kids, I would have wanted a boy like George. But I underestimated you, son.
Did you know that traditional music is illegal in Quaramonte?
Is that so? Seems reasonable to me.
No, really. The leader of the band in the square has been imprisoned just because of the music he played.
I don't know who you've been talking to, but that fella, Miguel, he's an agitator.
What's the real reason the musician was imprisoned?
Handed out subversive literature at the mines. That so-called general was waiting for Miguel when he got back into town. Marched him off to jail at gunpoint on a charge of inciting a riot.
Did you drive all the way down here?
Hell no. Pearl did the driving while I followed the maps. The way she handled the wheel, you'd think she'd been trucking half her life.
What's in the truck, Dwayne?
Oh, just camping equipment. Sleeping bags and tents. Me and Pearl always hankered after a taste of the great outdoors.
Aren't you worried about camping out in the tropical jungle?
We had a trial run in West Virginia. This'll be a breeze in comparison.
I spoke to Pearl earlier.
Yeah? Did she mention that we had a kind of falling out?
Yes, she did.
She'll get over it.
Would you like to borrow my lucky piece of coal, Dwayne?
What's so lucky about it?
Well, we made it to Quaramonte in one piece.
When you've been here a few days, you won't look on that as luck.
Do you know anything about a shipping company called Condor Transglobal?
I never heard of it, son.
A
What do you
present to
think of
Pearl?
these panties, Dwayne?
Lord, hot stuff, George. You buy those for your girl?
No, a guy we knew in Paris bought them for her.
Oh, you're a threesome then. Why are you looking at me like that, George?
Forget it. There was a forlorn-looking guy asleep on the floor of the jail. It was Miguel, the pipe player. Hey, Miguel! He didn't hear me. The cell was vacant.
Let's see.
Stealing trucks wasn't my style.
Been everywhere. Guess time to re-talk to everyone.
Hi, I'm George Stobart. What can you tell me about the mining company?
The general closed down one of their mines after the explosion. Lots of folks lost their lives. I was lucky. I only lost my legs.
Can you tell me anything about this stone?
That's obsidian. It's a volcanic rock which has cooled so fast that...
Yeah, look, I'm not interested in geology.
You're not. I suppose you want to know about the carved picture on it.
That's right.
Then the guy you should talk to is the professor. He's over there, talking to the bozo in the truck.
Do you know what this statue represents?
Should do. I used to carve things like that to sell to tourists. But it scared people around here, so I stopped.
Hmm.
Do you recognize the design on this label?
Why, sure. That's the Condor Transglobal Shipping Company logo.
Do they have an office in Quaramonte?
No, but they ship out from here.
That's what I thought. Did you see the ship with the Condor flag?
No.
But the dock is just the other side of the square.
Might as well be the other side of the moon.
Have you heard about the eclipse of the sun?
Sure, I'm having a party to celebrate it. Drop by.
Oh,
Really?
so that's Joe.
Sure. Plenty of food, plenty of wine, and everyone's invited, except the general.
Why don't you want the general at your party?
Because if he comes, he'll bring those damned music albums from the 70s.
What do you think of these panties?
I thought they were
You wear
banned.
No, someone sent them to my girlfriend.
Thoughtful.
Thoughtful is one word for it, I guess. Coming around to the other side. Let's talk to the band again.
Tell me about the general. You know, the guy in charge around here.
We don't want to talk about him, senor.
How come? No one can hear you. Well, only that old goat.
In Quaramonte, we have a saying. Don't tell your old goat what you don't want your wife to know.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Have you met the guy who calls himself the general?
No, I haven't. Is he a real general?
I guess so. He wears a lot of medals on his chest. The wrong side of his chest. At least for any army I'd ever seen.
I hear you drove all the way to Quaramonte. In a truck.
That's right. You would not believe the state of some of those roads. Makes me downright sad to think there's still some places you can't reach in an automobile. In this day and age, you'd think there'd be decent highways just about anywhere folk choose to go.
Okay, let's ask you about
Look
the
at this
worm.
worm. A tequila worm.
Don't you bring that thing anywhere near me, honey. I swear I'll scream like a hog on a hot plate.
Catch you later, Pearl.
Can we see if we want to give biscuits to the goat? They're jamming. No. Okay.
Hey, Nico.
Go back in to speak with the general. Nothing new.
The safe was
Nothing more with Ronaldo?
I'd like to visit your prisoner. Condemned prisoners aren't allowed visitors.
Condemned?
To death. He is to be executed. Knowing my luck, I will probably have to shoot him myself.
Amnesty International's gonna hear about this. I thought Miguel was arrested for playing the wrong kind of music.
Si, senor, he was.
And that carries the death penalty?
No. You think we're crazy? While being questioned, he confessed to being an anti-government agent.
Would you like a gourmet dog snack biscuit?
I would love one, senor. But I would have a problem with my teeth.
Toothache?
No, senor. If the general catches me eating on duty, he'll knock them out.
So long.
I'll be back.
More Miguel stuff. The professor is gone.
Maybe I'm wrong, but you seemed kind of evasive when I asked you about what you had in that truck before.
Damn right I was being evasive. I couldn't talk in front of the foreign nationals, see? George, I'm on a top-secret classified mission for Uncle Sam. This truck is a rolling bomb. 400 pounds of nitrate fertilizer with a plastique initiator. They'll hear the bang in China. Gee, I'm really looking forward to this.
Is Miguel the reason you're here?
Pretty smart, George. I was supposed to make contact with him. By the time I found him, though, he was in jail. I've been trying to figure out a way to get him out since then.
Sounds good to me. Count me in.
Good man, George. All I need is a detonator.
How come you brought a truckload of explosives but no detonator?
Call me old-fashioned, but I say packing trunks is woman's work. I left the packing to Pearl, and I can't find a darn thing. Just hope she remembered to bring my denture polish. I'd sure hate to arrive back in the States with tar on my teeth.
Have you really never heard of
Blaming his wife for that.
Of course I have, son. Matter of fact, it was old Dwayne's investigations scared him off.
Did you find any evidence of Condor's drug smuggling operations?
Drugs? Hell no! Condor was a cover for the illegal export of Mayan artifacts.
So who was behind Condor Transglobal?
It was registered in the name of Edan.
Did you get the guy?
Edan.
I don't think he ever existed. Edan backwards spells Nady, Spanish for nobody.
Is he awake now?
There was a forlorn-looking guy. It was Miguel. There was a forlorn... It was Miguel.
Nothing? Ooh.
Did you know that the truck was full of explosives?
Whatever gave you that idea, as if I couldn't guess?
Your husband. He was exaggerating, wasn't he?
Sometimes I wonder how I'm gonna cope with Dwayne's over-fertile imagination.
Do you know where I could buy a detonator?
Did Dwayne put you up to this by any chance? Oh, I get it. This is to detonate the truckload of explosives, right?
Hey, come on, I was kidding. Did you think I was serious?
I know what you boys are like when you get together and make plans. Dwayne says he could solve all the world's problems if he had enough missiles.
Catch you later, Pearl.
Guess we're going up to the mine office again. Hey, Nico! No? Oh well then. Oh. Hard to talk to the secretary.
I guess a mining company must use explosives, right?
Not in the accounts and ledger section, to my knowledge.
Conchita.
Do you know Professor Ubier?
Yes. I understand he is about to embark on an archaeological expedition. He hired some equipment from me earlier today.
I overheard him talking to the general. I think they're working together.
What? If I'd known that, I wouldn't have hired out the equipment. Now, why would the general be interested in an archaeologist?
Can you tell me about the accident at the mine?
Accident? It was sabotage. Somebody wanted my mine closed down for good.
Do you have any evidence that the mine was sabotaged?
Not yet, but I'll get to the bottom of it. There'd been trouble at that mine for several months. The workforce was getting smaller every day. Someone had started a rumor among the men that the mine was cursed. Now the entire operation has been closed down.
Where's the site of the mine?
Several days upriver at a remote area known as Teoculcan.
Do you have any kind of detonating device in stock?
Sure. They're kept in that cupboard.
I don't suppose you have one spare?
I can't simply give you a device like that, no without a damn good reason.
I had nothing else.
Hey!
Hey! I just want a
Stay out of that cupboard.
detonator. Don't think the secretaries will have anything. My God. Okay. Back to Dwayne. And maybe Nico. Nothing with Dwayne.
Guess what this is? Go on, guess.
It's wrought iron, probably from a chimney stack on an old stove.
Well, I suppose it could be. How did she know that?
My grandfather used to work in a foundry.
Would you like a biscuit?
Gourmet dog? Have you been eating those things, Georges?
Sure, they're great.
With the on, yeah.
Nico!
I had nothing else I wanted to...
Let's just go through everything
Would you
then.
like a biscuit?
Are you trying to
Well, every man has...
Mine is more than a dog cookie, Senor Stobart.
What do you think of these...
Oh boy, fabuloso.
They're yours if you'll tell me all you know about Karzak.
I told you, I never heard of the guy. Do I get the panties now? I told you all I know.
You told me nothing. I'll be back.
Senor. Leave
What?
that child alone.
Why?
I wasn't going to try...
One more time.
Senor.
Sorry, I...
I forgot. I remember playing when I played this the first time that it's I also had trouble in this part knowing what to do. Nothing really didn't give me any real indications to what
There was a
what to do.
forlorn... It was Miguel.
Can I throw some biscuits at him?
Stealing trucks.
What to do, what to do.
I had nothing more to say.
Nothing more to say. I need the detonator, so how will I get the detonator? I need a good reason for the woman.
The cell was vacant.
Can I do something in there then? Can I throw the coal at Miguel? No.
It was Nico.
I kind of wanted Nika to come into the mine office and talk to the...
Did you notice that chart on the police station wall?
Yes, it looked like a map to me, but I couldn't make out the details.
Whatever it was, the general didn't want us to see it.
Okay. Hey Piggy, welcome in. Hope you're doing good.
The general has a chart in his office, which he was discussing with Ubier.
Perhaps that chart will tell us where they're heading.
Maybe, but I can't get anywhere near it while the general and his sidekick are there.
The chart was the one of the catalysts then to continue on. Let's see, can we speak to Pearl about it? I'm doing very well, Piggy. Thank you very much.
I had no more to talk to.
Been a good weekend. Feel pretty ready for the week ahead, even though I know it will be a lot to do at work.
Would you
Here,
like a
have a
biscuit,
biscuit.
Dwayne?
Oh,
Oh no, those gourmet...
You've tried it?
They were on special offer. Pearl bought a whole crate. When I asked her if she was thinking of keeping a dog too, she just laughed.
There was a forlorn looking... It was Miguel.
It was Miguel. Want a biscuit?
Would either of you guys... A dog biscuits?
Are you trying to insult us?
No, really.
We'll take your word for it.
Maybe I need to buy some or look at some of the vendors again then.
There was nothing else.
We won't say anything more?
I had nothing.
No. I don't like it when the games don't really give me a nudge on what to do next. Just walking around aimlessly talking to people feels odd.
Go away.
Maybe we can vandalize the poster, even though he said that he didn't want to do it. No? Okay. Lipstick on a goat? No.
Do you have to spit like that?
See. You think I want to swallow that crap?
What I mean is, it can't be doing your business any good. I'm sure you'd sell a lot more gourds if you didn't.
Nobody ever complained before.
Okay, I can see I'm not getting through. I wasn't gonna get anything out of the... I wasn't gonna get any...
You change your mind. How many you want? 2? 3?
None.
Don't come crying to me if you die of scurvy.
He wasn't gonna be any help.
Nuestra Señora is la Presidenta, right?
Si, senor. The First Lady of Coramonte.
I guess that's her picture I've seen on the posters, huh?
That's her. Quite a looker, no?
If you like big, middle-aged military women.
Si, senor. I do.
So, what has La Presidenta done for this country, apart from emasculating its music?
Take a look around you, senor. The splendid docks, the walk-in shopping mall, but most of all, she has brought prosperity.
Where?
For the first time in the history of Caramonte, we have an export trade.
What would that be?
Nothing.
You can't leave without an exit visa.
Oops.
Inside the hut.
But we don't have anything to do with that information. Tuk tuk tunk.
That guy just didn't look... recognize this statue?
Por Dios, put it away. You will bring bad luck to Guaramonte.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Go away.
Okay.
I've talked to everyone now, so I still need to interact with something, I guess. Hey,
We'll
Gons.
surely avoid scurvy if we all eat an orange.
And, door hinge? No. Guess the song's over then. Guess so. Okay, back to work.
Well, gee, I feel a little guilty now.
Back to work. Thanks, Gons, for the bits. Much appreciated. Hope you're doing well.
There was nothing else I wanted to. I had no need. The safe was. I didn't have. I decided to leave the television.
Do you have a map of Quaramonte?
A map? I'm sorry, senor, but I don't.
What about the one on the wall?
Ah, that is an archaeological survey map, senor. Not suitable for tourists.
I'll be back.
There was nothing else. I had nothing else. The filing cap.
Hi, Arslan. Welcome in. Good old Broken Sword 2. Yes, indeed. Hope you're doing good.
I had nothing else.
I have nothing else I want to talk to anyone about. I'm missing one little detail.
It was Miguel. It was the label I'd found in the Glee's gallery.
I'm all good, thank you. Also chill Sunday. Been out for a walk and eating some dinner and just watching Twitch streams more or less. Started watching Alien Earth earlier as well.
It was the newspaper clipping referring to the
So
imminent
yeah,
eclipse.
all good.
It was the black one side, the other was blank. It was my. It was Ubier's bank statement.
Let's take a walk around. So far, absolutely, I like Alien Earth. It's a good one. I mean, a lot have happened, but not too much to since it's only 2 episodes in to actually drive the story. But yeah, it's I don't want to spoil anything, but absolutely, we've seen stuff so far, and it's an interesting premise. Yeah, absolutely.
I had nothing else to talk.
Hey,
Hey to you too.
stay out of that cupboard.
Do you know where I could find a detonator?
Sure. The cupboard behind the boss. But she won't let you have it.
I'll use my charm.
This I gotta see.
Help me out here, boys.
I'm looking for a detonator.
Oh my, that's dangerous. I mean, are you qualified to handle those things? I don't know how you can work with explosives. I'd be too scared of blowing myself up. That's why I work in an office. Mind you, clerical duties are not as safe as you might think. You know those things you use to remove staples? You know, staple removers?
Look, I sympathize, but I've heard enough of this crap. The guy was working... Do you keep detonators in the office?
I don't know. I'm new here. In fact, I started this morning. I don't have a clue what I'm supposed to be doing. Are you familiar with accounting software?
Yeah,
Sure.
sure. Which package are you using?
It's called Link. The guy who wrote it must be a lunatic. Every time I save a file, it plays a silly tune, and a little cartoon piglet dances across the display.
So what's the problem?
Well, none, I guess. But it's not what I'd expect from a professional accounting package.
It was Conchita.
Anyone have any ideas on what I should press
I
on?
had nothing...
No one else to talk to, so I guess I need to do something to get the police or the general out of the office. I think. Need to cause a scene somehow.
In Quaramonte, defacing a poster was probably a capital offense. It was a portrait of La Presidenta. Now, I like most animals, but experience had made me wary of goats, and cats, and dogs.
Pet it. Just shrugging. Hmm. I have nothing to say to Pearl.
I had no more to talk. There was a forlorn look. It was Miguel. I had nothing else to ask him. It was Dwayne's truck, packed with high explosive, according to that amiable old paranoid. Reminded me of the time I was in Syria, but that's another story.
A story that we've already told. Hmm.
It was
Nico's lipstick.
It was the label I'd found in the Glee's gallery.
If anyone has any ideas of what I should do, then do speak up. Otherwise I kind of have to look up. I think it's just a tiny thing that I need to do, but I can't for the life of me remember it.
Senor. Sorry, I forgot.
Sorry, I forgot. You want to charm the...
What was it you wanted to talk about?
I didn't think she'd be interested.
What was it you wanted?
I didn't think... It was Nico, wearing clothes I'd never seen before. There was nothing...
Nothing to talk about. That's okay. Let me do a quick search on it.
I wasn't going to try investigate.
Lava lamp? There's no lava lamp in here. That's just heading out. Alright, that this is not the same area. I have done all this that they are talking about. I've asked about Aubier. I've looked at the chart on the wall. I've left. Stop talking, you can leave the office, talk to Nito, ask about the chart. You will both walk into the police station, talk to the general, ask about Nico, talk to Ronaldo, ask about the ruins, exit the police station, talk to Pearl, ask about the ruins. Maybe. I mean, it is the remastered version, so potentially something that is a little bit different, but
I recognized the last time it was Pearl Henderson, the Globe Truck. I had no more to talk.
No more to talk to her about. Very annoying, this. I mean, this is exactly what happened in the first part as well. I just had one tiny thing that I needed to look at. Marketplace. You can try to feed your piece of coal to the goat to see any unique reaction. Tell about your findings. Should that master ask Nico to distract the general and then enter the police station to talk to the general. But that's I have talked to Nico out here. Haven't I?
Could you distract the general?
Come on.
You're kidding. Did you see the way he was leering at me?
Yeah, you'd make a great snake charmer. Come on, 5 minutes is all I need.
Well, maybe. But it's your harebrained scheme. You
there we go. No glitch. I just had to speak with Nico again after I've spoken to Conchita.
My girlfriend has a favor she wants to ask you, General.
For you, my dear. Anything.
I've changed my mind.
Oh, no, you haven't. She's embarrassed about asking you for an interview, General.
An interview with me? Fabuloso!
Fabuloso!
I want to write a story about you.
You hear that, Ronaldo? An exclusive glossy spread about your beloved general.
Si, Signor General.
Look after things here. I'm going back to my apartment and I don't want to be disturbed.
I'll get you for this, George Stobart.
Don't worry. If you're gone for more than a couple of hours, I'll come and get you.
A couple of hours?
He looks so sleazy.
Would you take my friend to the ruins now the general's gone?
I'd be honored, senor.
Thanks. I'll go get him.
Making progress.
I've made the arrangements for your visit to the temple, Pearl.
Oh, that's just great, George. Why don't you come too, honey?
I'd love to, but right now I have to save the world.
Listen, sweetie. I'm looking for an official guide to take me to the old pyramid.
For a lovely lady, I would go to the ends of the earth. For you, I will go as far as the pyramid and back. But what about your husband?
What he doesn't know won't hurt him. Let's go, Beanpole.
As Pearl and Ronaldo set out for the ruined pyramid, I prepared to search the police station. I had no need. The safe would...
Let's look at the chart.
It looked like a geological survey map showing the land to the southeast of Quaramonte City. About 60 miles inland and upstream was an area marked Teoculcan. I'm George Stobart. You're Miguel the musician, aren't you?
Ex-musician, senor. My career is finished.
Going to jail could be the boost your career needed.
Senor, I would rather die than live with this shame.
Why is that noose hanging from the bars?
Ronaldo strung it up for me to hang myself. Don't cry for me, Senor Stobart. When I am dead, the goddess will take my soul to rest in paradise.
Have you heard of a guy called Karzak?
Yes. The old man spoke of him.
The foreigner? Professor Uber.
Raid!
This man Karzak is real.
Warning.
Harry,
Warning.
welcome in.
UFO detected.
Welcome in, everyone. Hope you're doing well. Hope the trophy hunting went according to plan in the end. Thank you, Quirky. And anyone who hasn't been here before, I'm Solofis, playing mainly point-and-click adventure and puzzle games. Can be other games as well, but those are my focus genres. From Sweden, and just trying to have a good time. I have spoken, I mean the goat doesn't want to do anything with me, but I did read in a walkthrough that I can provide the goat some coal. For a funny interaction. So let's do that. Coal to the goat.
What was that? It's a lump of lucky coal. Coal? I would have preferred chocolate. Any flavor, so long as it hasn't got marzipan in it. God, I hate marzipan. You can talk. I mean, you're a talking goat. Keep your voice down. This is between you and me, right? Well, I guess so. I mean it. You tell anyone you've spoken to me, and you'll be cursed.
Sweden has great chocolate, I would say. Lots of good good brands and high quality.
I got a good look at that chart in the police station. It's a map of Quaramonte.
Does it
That
tell
that
us
we do
where
too.
there is rain?
Yeah, a place called
Cinnamon
Teotihuacan.
buns are
That's
our
the site of the mine.
specialties.
I wonder why they're being so secretive about OBA's plans. One thing's for sure. If the general's involved, they're up to no good. I'd like to talk to that musician again. Take the detonator and get him out of that jail.
Thank you. Making progress. And for anyone who was wondering, the raid music is from XCOM, UFO Enemy Unknown, the first game from the 90s. How so, Quirky? Yeah, if you ever get theory, you need to try many different variants of cinnamon buns.
Keep your voice down, George.
Ah,
I want
okay.
everyone to know. You'd best go and warn Miguel that the U.S. cavalry's on the way.
Okay.
Yeah, not too familiar with the Aztec and the Mayans, but and the differences between them to even be able to make that distinction. But of course, the game developer should be. Since it's not even a real country, you could just go for the correct thing, I guess.
Hey, Miguel,
What is it? What is happening?
we're getting out of here.
Who's we? They've sent the Delta Force?
Nope.
The Impossible Missions Force?
Don't make me sick. Much better.
Who then?
A retired greetings card salesman from Ohio.
I'm doomed.
You're not the only one. I should have known you'd be trouble the moment I saw you.
Look, I can explain everything.
Get in that cell. Now.
And what if I refuse?
He'll shoot you.
Okay, here I am, going quietly into the cell.
Oh,
Very
Mayans
wise. Not the
farmed
Americano
cocoa
scum.
for drinks.
Reasons I hate guns
Aztec
so much is the
conquered
way
the
they make
Mayans
people
and
so
started
damned
using the
impolite.
cocoa as currency. I had no idea.
I hope you're enjoying your vacation, Senor Stobart.
Ah, go polish your weapon, Ronaldo.
This was part
Oh,
of your plan,
interesting.
right?
Well, in a manner of speaking, no. I was all out of ideas. It was up to Nico now.
So, here we are.
You've changed.
I thought I would slip into something more comfortable.
The stench of cheap cologne rolled over me like tear gas.
So, what do you want to know about me? Ask and I will answer. I will deny you nothing.
Taste history.
I am a very
That's my kind of
giving
history.
person.
How nice for your friends.
Your eyes are glittering like stars.
His damn cologne was making my eyes water. I was running out of sofa.
As spirited as you are beautiful, I admire that.
As long as he admired it from afar. I didn't want the picture.
I thought you wanted to ask about it.
I didn't want the lava lamp. It was a portrait of some thug in a uniform. A lava lamp. I had no doubt the general thought it was hip, full stop.
Lots of free, including in the ticket price tasting, yes. But the tastings ones were not as good as the ones in the Chocolate Museum in Cologne. That one I highly recommend. Cool.
Is that a lava lamp?
Sure, it's more impressive in the dark. I'll close the blinds.
No, don't do that. Not on
Hey,
such a
Gonzi
beautiful
Wansi.
day.
Hope you're doing good.
Who's the guy with the hat and the fat cigar?
My mother.
Cutting edge technology in 1978.
Chocolate and tea could be the title of your autobiography. Biography.
Was General
Sorry.
Grassanto in full on. I love your TV.
Oh, yeah. Cool, no?
A stuffed swordfish. Big fish. Catch it yourself?
Catch it. Fishing poles are for children.
Then how do... Are those bullet holes?
2 magazines on full automatic. It put up quite a fight.
Mom, what is going on here?
Nothing, Mom. I was...
I'm in uniform. And when I'm in uniform, it's...
Madame la Presidente, sorry, Madame la Presidenta.
Now, what is going on here?
Nothing, Madame la Presidenta. I was just showing my friend Nico some of the cool stuff I've got.
Good afternoon, señorita. And just what are your intentions toward my son?
Intentions? We were just talking.
How nice. She has good bone structure, Raoul. Has she any brains?
She's a reporter.
Is she? And what sort of questions has she been asking?
I'm a freelance photojournalist. I do lifestyle features.
For what sort of magazines?
It looks safest to play dumb with good bone structure. Hayar, lifestyle on the super rich and vainglorious. Envy magazine.
Excellent. Raoul, you've chosen well for a change.
It was pretty obvious who pulled the strings around here. I hope George was making good use of the time I was buying him.
And then it goes.
And when you were in this band of yours, you used to play that song for 2 hours?
Yeah, we were really famous at our college. Still, ours wasn't as good as the original version.
I have never heard that song before, yet I have no doubt that this must be true.
Hey! Psst. Hey, George!
Dwayne Henderson. Boy, am I ever glad to see you. Get to the American consul and tell him I've been imprisoned without charge.
Get real, George. He was the previous occupant of that cell you're in. We're gonna have to use good old American know-how to get you out of there.
Uh-oh.
That, and this truck full of explosives I've got here.
Dwayne, listen to me. You'll kill all of us.
You're such a naysayer, George. It'll go like clockwork. Negative to negative, it's positive to you gotta get the bare copper wire here. Let me just, all right, I'll just hook that up. All right, there we go. Okay, just a minute. I've got to get to a safe distance.
Quick, Miguel, hit the mattress.
You have strange customs up north.
Here we go.
Too late.
Are we dead yet?
Horse shit.
What happened to the explosives?
There ain't no explosives. My dumbass supplier must have given me organic fertilizer instead of chemical. All I got here is 400 pounds of lightly fried horse apples.
That's a lovely image, Dwayne. Never mind, I'll think of something. I couldn't reach. Listen to me, Miguel. You give me that rope and I'll get us out of here. Is there somewhere you can hide from the General?
Of course. My friends have a boat ready to take me upriver. But how are you going to break out of here with just a short piece of rope?
I'm not sure, but I'll think of something.
Give me the rope. Thank you.
If your plan doesn't work, will you let me hang myself in peace?
Would be a bestseller.
I couldn't escape that way.
Rating chocolates and tea combinations around the world.
I couldn't escape that.
Oh.
I had nothing else. I couldn't escape that. Hey, Dwayne, I want you to tie this rope to your truck and then drive forward. I had no idea whether this was really going to work, but I'd seen it in a black and white western. Of course, Apollon was using a horse and Dwayne had a 4-ton truck, but hey, the principle's sound.
Anything you say, George.
Please forgive my mother. She can be a little difficult.
Oh, she's tired in her footies.
Oh, my feet. Raoul, propose, you idiot.
Don't mind her. She just wants grandchildren.
Don't think I can't hear you, Raoul. I want the worthy successor, and you're not it.
Oh, wow.
Propose now, or I'll do it for you.
Look, Nico, we haven't known each other very long, but...
What the hell was that?
I didn't know what was going on, but Georges had to be involved in it somewhere.
I ain't gonna say a thing, 'cause that sweet sound of falling masonry says it all.
Quick, senor, the river.
Huh? Wait, what about Nico?
Georges, what have you done? You only had to sneak a look at the job, and it's turned into World War III.
No time to explain. Come on.
Don't move, terrorist scum. You talking to me, Junior? Yes, I'm talking to you, Batman. And my name's not Junior. A word to the wise, Junior. You carry on waving that pea shooter in my face, and the next person who sees it is gonna be your proctologist. Savvy?
You have your work cut out for you, Corky.
I am happy to report that I have apprehended the terrorist.
You idiot, not them. The other American and the French woman. They're the ones.
Whew, finally. Whoa. Loud noises.
When I recovered consciousness, I was alone, washed up on the riverbank. My head was aching fiercely, and my mouth tasted like a swamp. At first, I thought the music I heard was in my head. Just my luck to wind up in paradise with a migraine. But I followed the sound and discovered a treehouse in a nearby clearing. That vine rope could be useful. The machine was broken.
Yeah, might be the most expensive part of the whole
It would have been a shame to tamper with the elegant bridge.
of the whole game.
It seemed to be working just fine. It was heavy. I guess that was intentional. It was a pile of damp leaves.
Hello? Anyone home?
The stones were too heavy to turn by hand. 2 round stones were carefully balanced on a wooden structure. It seemed to be working just fine. I couldn't see any great benefit in sharpening the claws.
Oh. Sharpening. Is that what we're doing?
The leverage from the cross allowed me to turn one of the stones, but the other one remained stationary. The vine provided a drive belt to connect the 2 stones.
Okay, Ree. Enjoy the lurk. Thank you for being here. And do let us know what's for dinner.
Now I had the contraption working.
So, what do we want to press, I wonder?
The cone was ideal as a makeshift container.
Coal? No. The worm? No. Biscuits? No. Hmm.
There was no way of climbing up to the treehouse. It was a pile of damp. It was a pile.
Yes, I know it's a pile of damp leaves.
It seemed to be working. The iron rim of the water wheel would have torn the skin from my fingers if I touched it.
Ah, nice man. A proper Scandinavian evening snack. Vasa knäckebröd, Norwegian cheese and Norwegian apples.
A wooden box was connected to the nearby water wheel. Perfect for a game of poo sticks. The contraption consisted of a crude wooden wheel with wooden slats. The stones were too heavy to turn.
Yes, we know that. What do we want to press them? I mean, I assume I don't want to press that. Not that either. So when it's not playing, can you shout again?
There was no way.
No?
There was no way of climbing.
So the pump is blowing on the leaves. Oops.
It was a pile.
I want to stop the...
Iron rim of the water wheel would have torn the skin from my fingers if I touched it.
Again stuck with the... I obviously want to grind something. Otherwise, why would I put a container underneath? But nothing of in my inventory can be used for it at the moment.
It was the poison. The machine seemed to be pumping air up to the treehouse.
Exactly.
It would have been a shame to tamper with the elegant bridge. The machine was broken.
I don't think there is anything with the machine in and of itself that I need to do. I want to do it so the organ stops working, and then the guy can come out and see me and let me up, because there's a ladder here. How can I make it stop?
It was a pile of... It was a pile of damp...
I mean, I would like to use the cross on the pump. No.
It seemed to be...
Not
I couldn't see any great benefit.
I'm not there. No. Nope. Hmm. Back to the
The cone was ideal as a makeshift container.
back to the check. What? Newspaper on the leaves.
I placed the newspaper clipping over the damp leaves.
And the fetish.
It was a pile.
I don't get it. Oh, on the water wheel. Hi, Womble.
As I
Welcome
held
in.
the fetish to the iron rim of the wheel, a shower of sparks cascaded onto the leaves.
Here we go. Hope you're doing well. Welcome in, welcome in. What you been up to?
Quick, man! Put out that fire! I've got a sick woman up here.
Sorry, Father, but I needed to attract your attention.
Who are you? And what do you want?
My name is Stobart, George Stobart.
I'm Father Hubert. I don't suppose you speak French.
Huh? Why do you want to know that?
I found a young woman with a fever by the river this morning. The poor girl is close to death. And there's nothing I can do for her but pray. I don't understand her, but I think she's speaking French.
Hang on. That must be Nico. What are you doing out here in the jungle?
God's work. Not quite the destination I had in mind when I set out, but well, you know what they say? Mysterious ways and so on.
You didn't plan to end up here?
No.
Mostly just been
I was
drawing
on my way to
Pokemon.
the miners' camp in the north. I was
Nice.
stuck here when my boat capsized on the river.
That's exactly what happened to me. How long have you been here?
11 years.
That's my girlfriend you've got in your treehouse. What's the matter with her?
She's been bitten by a venomous river snake.
But can't you do something for her? There's a cure, isn't there?
I ran out of penicillin and morphine years ago, but the local people speak of a root which they believe will counteract the poison.
Where can I find this root?
I don't know, but maybe the shaman at the village can tell us.
Okay, thanks Womble for being here. Lurk away.
Will you show me the way to the village?
Me? Oh, but I can't.
Can't? Nico's life depends on it.
You're right. Of course I should, despite my own guilt and shame. But I can't go as a representative of God with a creased collar.
A creased collar? You mean you put your personal attire higher than the life of a sick woman?
I will not go to that village looking anything but my best.
Give me your collar. I'm sure I can find a way to press it.
Ah, so that's what we want to press.
In the meantime, I must contemplate my sermon.
There was obviously more than a creased collar bothering the priest. So there I was, hundreds of miles from civilization, doing the housework for a priest. It's a strange world.
How lucky for us that there was a press here.
The press worked surprisingly well on the collar. Here's your collar, Father.
Thank you, George. You'd probably think it a little odd of me to make such a fuss.
Oh no. If I've been living in the jungle for 11 years, I'd be completely screwy too.
Screwy? Yes, perhaps I am. Ever since my last visit to that village.
Do you want to tell me what happened at the village?
I forgot my vows. I let myself be overwhelmed by the beauty of this unspoiled paradise, and in a moment of weakness, animal passion reared its rampant head.
You know, you should be writing romantic novels. Did you experience some kind of a physical liaison at the village?
Yes, I'm ashamed to admit it, but I found myself doing the monkey dance.
I've never heard it called that before. And I didn't want to pry any deeper into Hubert's murky past. Now you've got your collar back, will you take me to the village?
I've still not finished my sermon.
Look, Father, I still don't know why you're so reluctant to visit that village, and it's none of my business. Whatever the reason, it can't be more important than saving Nico's life.
You're right. I must be crazy. We must make haste if we're to reach the village before nightfall.
By the time we reached the village, it was sunset.
Hello, boys. Glad to see you're still wearing the underpants, what?
They're the best Christmas present we ever had, Father.
Mine are too tight. Well, we all have our cross to bear. This is George. He has a request to make. I'm afraid I can't stay. Good luck, George.
You're just leaving me here? Oh my god.
That's a relief. I never feel comfortable with him about.
Me neither. These damn pants keep riding right up my butt.
So, what do you want?
My girlfriend has been bitten by a snake.
So, everyone in my family has been bitten by snakes.
I was bitten by a dormouse once.
She's real sick. I hoped your wise man might have medicine.
Wise man? You must have the wrong village.
Father Hubert said there was a wise man in the village who could help me.
Ooh, he must mean the old man, the shaman.
Are you going to stand by and let my girlfriend die?
Of course not. What do you think we are, savages?
We'll start the preparations for a cremation feast.
I'd like to see the shaman, please.
You can't just go walking in there and demand to speak to the shaman.
Why not?
You have to observe the protocol. The shaman demands tribute.
Tribute? You mean like a gift?
That's right.
The eternal question. What do you give a man who has everything? Look, I know it's not much, but I want your shaman to have this.
Do you expect him to eat that?
He's an old man, you know. He might choke.
Give me a clue. What kind of things does your shaman like? Does he have a hobby, a favorite sport?
You insult us. The shaman lives on a higher plane.
Oh, right. Maybe a book would be more suitable. Or a jigsaw puzzle? Don't you just hate choosing presents for people you don't know? Here, he'll like these biscuits.
If you say so.
Finally got some use for the biscuits. Or maybe not.
He liked the biscuits, especially the black ones. He wants to know if you've any more.
Stop! This is a private village.
This stone is what brought me here.
That's a spirit stone. I wouldn't touch it if I was you.
You're right. It could be cursed.
Would your wise man have any use for lipstick?
Not in that color.
Haven't you anything in black?
Of course I don't. There wasn't much point in sending the empty box back to the shaman.
Now what?
I didn't think the Indians
Want some
I
coal?
didn't think... The guards looked as fierce as anyone can, wearing only their underpants. There wasn't much point in sending the empty box back to the shaman.
No, doesn't seem like that.
You can't go...
You can't go in there.
The box was completely empty.
Aha.
I put my lucky piece of coal in the empty box. The guards looked at...
He liked the black one, so now we can get...
Here, I found some more of those biscuits for the shaman.
I'll give them to him.
Oh, George, what are you doing?
The shaman didn't want the black rock.
What else should we put in the box? In the box then?
I put the statue in the empty box. There's already... The guard... Here, I found some more of those biscuits for the shaman.
I'll give them to him.
Let's see if this freaks him out.
The shaman said to give you back this statue.
He didn't want it?
He's already got one.
Oh. Well, I like the underpants.
I tucked the bright red panties in the empty box. Here.
This
I
gets
found
a
some more of
bit
those biscuits for the shaman.
repetitive, to be honest.
I'll give them to him. The shaman was pretty mad about those panties.
Well, I didn't mean to offend him.
You didn't. He was disappointed that they didn't fit.
Aw. I was hoping they would fit. Okay then, let's give him the...
I put the Mayan stone
the Mayan
in the
stone
empty
in.
box. Here, I found some more of those biscuits for the shaman.
I'll give them to him.
He should be on to me by now. Hey, he doesn't have the box with him.
The shaman wants to talk to you.
I hoped he would. Well, it's been nice to talk to you guys.
Bye.
Hi, my name's George Stobart.
Please, sit down. Welcome, George.
Thanks.
It has long been foretold that a white man would bring the Coyote Stone to this village.
My girlfriend's been bitten by a snake.
And you want me to heal her?
That's the idea. Can you do it?
I'm not sure. My gums aren't what they used to be.
Listen, my girlfriend's in a coma. Please, old man, give me the root.
What root?
Father Hubert told me of a root which could cure the bite of the river snake.
There's nothing sacred with these people. That was a secret, known only to members of my tribe.
If that root is my chance of saving Nico's life, then I want it. Fast.
There is time yet, George Stobart. Time to learn why you were called here.
Why is Father Hubert so reluctant to visit the village?
I don't know. He used to come here a lot, but then he just stopped. You'd think he'd want to spend some time with his kids.
Oh, wow.
Did you say Father Hubert has kids?
3 girls and 5 boys by my reckoning. All conceived in the same week at the Feast of the Monkey Dance.
Fine. If I listen to your story, then will you give me the route?
The eel travels far, but still returns to the place of his spawning.
And look, I'm running a tight schedule, so can you skip the riddles?
Many years ago, when the world was young,
Story time.
the great god and king Quetzalcoatl was defeated by trickery and deceit. His enemy Tezcatlipoca took his place as leader and demanded terrible human sacrifices. A group of loyal priests found a way to trap Tezcatlipoca. But his powers were so great, they knew he would not remain trapped forever. His time of incarceration would end with the eclipse, which marked the close of the 5th age. So the priests fashioned 3 obsidian stones which contained the power to seal the mirror for all time. But before the stones could be put in place, they were seized by the invading Spanish.
But how'd they trap Tez, the evil god?
They built a pyramid which they told Tezcatlipoca was dedicated to him. At its center, they fashioned a huge mirror of perfectly smooth obsidian. Luring him into the pyramid with praise and flattery, they used sorcery to ensnare him in the mirror.
Suppose I was to believe there was anything in your story, other than the rambling delusions of a seriously wacky old man. Suppose I was to swallow it, hook, line, and kitchen sink. What then?
Then you would see that the fate of the human race rests upon your shoulders.
Do I get anything to help me combat Tezcatlipoca?
Like what?
Well, a magical weapon?
Get real, George.
What happened to the stones?
They were taken by the Spanish to the coastal town that is now called Quaramonte City. Only 1 stone reached Spain. The other 2 fell into the hands of buccaneers. The Jaguar stone was captured by an English captain, El Draco. The Eagle stone was taken by a pirate called Ketch. The 3rd stone, the Coyote stone, reached Spain safely. That is the stone in your possession.
Tell me more about the Eagle stone.
The stone was loaded onto a galleon with many valuable artifacts plundered by the Spanish. But shortly after leaving harbor, a terrible squall blew up and damaged the ship. The ship was intercepted by a bloodthirsty pirate, Captain Ketch. Ketch made short work of overpowering the crew, stealing the treasure, and sinking the Spanish ship.
Where's the Eagle stone now?
Nobody knows for sure. Ketch retired from piracy and bought an island in the Caribbean.
Tell me more about the Jaguar stone.
Many centuries ago, the port of Quaramonte was entered by a ship flying Spanish colors. The captain, the man known as El Draco, sent soldiers ashore. Only when the soldiers arrested the mayor did the people realize that they were English privateers. The mayor was held hostage while the soldiers looted and plundered the city. Amongst the treasures they stole was the Jaguar stone.
Where is the Jaguar stone now?
I suppose El Draco took it back to his homeland, across the Great Sea.
To England. What do I do when I find the stones?
Bring them here to me and I shall prepare you. The stones must be taken to the heart of the pyramid. Only there can they be used to seal the gate by which Tezcatlipoca will return to this world.
Can you show me the way to the pyramid of Tezcatlipoca?
Not until you possess all 3 stones.
There's an eclipse of the sun due very soon, isn't there?
Correct. The eclipse which marks the ending of the 5th age will come before the next full moon.
Less than 2 weeks. I didn't really believe that Tezcatlipoca would return, but I figured Karzak's plans were in some way connected. Now do I get the route?
Here, take it. Make haste if you wish to save the girl's life. The hummingbird sings to me of death to come.
Now you're talking in riddles again. Listen, is it okay if I crash here? I've got no chance of finding my way through the jungle in the dark.
You're welcome, but you probably won't get much sleep. Tonight's the night of the monkey dance.
Be careful with the monkey dance, George, so you don't have a lot of children.
I left the village at dawn and stumbled back through the jungle in a post-party daze. It was just like sneaking back to my parents' house when I was younger. Except Oakland didn't have monkeys or parrots.
Can we press it? There's a weird smell in my apartment at the moment. I'm not sure where it comes from.
As the liquid was squeezed from the root, it collected in the cone.
I can say for a fact that it's not... well, I don't think it's smoke at least.
Look, Hubert, the antidote.
What are you waiting for? Get it there, quickly.
Nico. Here, drink this.
Oh, George, it's horrible.
Just swallow it down. Okay, try
Most
and rest
likely.
now, darling. You'll need
I have
all
both
your
my
strength to go after the other two stones.
balcony door opened and the window in the kitchen
What have you gotten me into now, Josh Stobart?
open.
The patient is sounding more like her old self already. Nico recovered quickly from her fever. To save time, we decided to split up and look for each stone independently. I traced the pirate Ketch to a remote island in the Caribbean. With the fortune he'd amassed from piracy, he'd retired to a place that was later called Ketch's Landing.
Yeah, I hope so too, of course. Yeah. Oh well, maybe we should stop there for this evening. Starting to get a bit late, and I think we've done quite a bit. So start the church for these two stones on the next one on Thursday. So let's do a quick save on that one.
I don't know. Mr. Wentworth just told me to come in here and say that there was trouble at the mill, that's all. I didn't expect a kind of Spanish Inquisition.
Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition. Our chief weapon is surprise. Surprise and fear. Fear and surprise are two weapons. Our fear and surprise and ruthless efficiency are three weapons. Our fear and surprise and ruthless efficiency and an almost fanatical devotion to the Pope are four. No. Amongst our weapons.
Maron Angel Christensen didn't expect the Spanish Inquisition.
Thank you for the bits, Maron. Since you said you didn't know what you wanted, I created a special 100 for you as a surprise. So thank you very much for that. Let me go back here. Hope everyone has had a good evening. I've had a good evening for myself.
Mortals, I am Murray, the all-powerful demonic scourge.
I hope to see you next time as well. Thank you for the bits, both from Gans and from Maron. Thank you for the raid from Ree. And yeah, I guess that's it. I thought we'll raid into Kevin as we usually do when he's when he's streaming. He's currently, Kevin Scully, our dear friend, is currently streaming Zelda, Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. So let's pay him a visit. And if you haven't seen him before, then I suggest you to tag along. So yeah, with that, thank you everyone. Have a wonderful rest of your evening and Sunday, and an amazing week, and I hope to see you again on Thursday. With that, I say goodbye. Bye bye.